groundwater table has increased. Average green foliage or canopy coverage has increased. Wasteland has been reclaimed, and farmers started taking 2 to 3 crops in a year. Out migration has decreased. Milk production has increased. Number of livestock population has increased. So it increased the overall carrying capacity of entire region where irrigation is there. And it decreased the regular intensity of recurrent drought in Gujarat. गुजरात के ड्रॉट कम हो गए हैं. So this is the implications of these are the advantages of Narmada Canal. So this is the Narmada River, a rifted zone tilted towards west, and division between in the peninsular plateau, which divide peninsular plateau to the central foreland to the Deccan Plateau. It is the dividing line. South of it is the Satpura. Satpura is known by different names. Satpura Range, Mahadev Range, Baitul Plateau, like Pachmadi is there. Pachmadi is the highest point of Satpura, and this Pachmadi, Mahadev Hills. Mahadev Hills. So this is Pachmadi. In Pachmadi, the highest peak is Dhupgarh. You must know Dhupgarh. 1450 meter. 1450 meter is the highest peak of Dhupgarh, which is at Pachmadi, is the part of Satpura. And eastern part of Satpura is known as the Baitul Plateau or Baitul Plateau. B-E-T-U-L, Baitul Plateau. Baitul is the district also of Madhya Pradesh. Baitul Plateau. So Baitul Plateau, this is in continuity. East of this, where the Maikal ends, Mahadev Satpura mountain ends, there is a mountain range. It's very interesting mountain range called Maikal Hills. I constructed, this is Maikal. Eastern side of this is south of Vindhyas, east of Satpura, and in this side, this is called CNP, Chota Nagpur Plateau. Between Chota Nagpur Plateau and these, and this is Deccan here. This is Deccan. Between Deccan and CNP, and this side is Vindhyas and Satpura. This is a central elevated tableland called Maikal. Very important tableland. Approximately 700 meter high tableland. Suppose this is like this is like this. So it is central tableland. It is 700 meter high tableland. It's a domal shaped, rich with mineral resources, rich with coal, rich with iron ore, rich with limestone, rich with manganese, rich with bauxite. So they have the bauxite mines, iron ore mines, coal mines, limestone mines, and it is the source of so many rivers. Source of Narmada, source of Son, source of Mahanadi, and all these three rivers becomes the lifeline in their basin. Mahanadi basin, entire Odisha survives on Mahanadi. Narmada basin, Son river basin. In the south, you must be knowing Indravati river, the source of Bastar, source of water for Bastar and Andhra Pradesh. So this is Maikal range. Maikal is domal shaped. Domal means the water is, water also makes the pattern. Suppose this is the one it makes the pattern. So water is radiating out from the center in all the 3-4 directions. Can you see here in the east, this is Mahanadi. In the north, it is Son river. In the west, it is Narmada river. And here it is the Indravati river in Bastar plateau. So all these rivers are radiating out from the center, and this type of drainage pattern is called centrifugal. Okay, if I construct one, this is a mountain range, and from this point water is going out. What do you call it? It is radiating out from the center. Only one river, like Paikara river in Uti. If you move up from Mysore to Uti, you cross the Paikara 2 times. It a complete circle like this, Paikara river. It is centrifugal. It is called radial drainage system. आपने पढ़ा होगा बेटे, हम just radial drainage. This is radial drainage pattern. Pattern means shape. It makes. So this Mackall plateau makes the radial drainage. I have given the name. Here the highest point is Amarkantak. Quite interesting. One more thing let me tell you. All the rivers which originates from Mackall passes through the Rift Valley. Narmada, Rift Valley. Mahanadi, Rift Valley. Son river, Rift Valley. Indravati river, Rift Valley. Indravati river makes the waterfall in the rift. When it joins the rift, water falls down. It is known as the mini Niagara, called Chitrakoot Fall in Bastar district, very close to Jagdalpur. Chitrakoot waterfall. You must be knowing Chitrakoot. Suna hai? Yes, sir. You have heard Chitrakoot? You heard Hundru Fall? Rajrappa Fall? There is this very important fall, Hogenakkal. It's like Hindi movie, Hogenakkal. Hogenakkal, Hogenakkal is the name of the waterfall on Kaveri. So series of waterfalls. On which river Jog fall is there? Sharavati. In which state? Karnataka. Good. So this makes the drainage system, and it is rich. The northern part of this plateau is known as northern part is Shahdol plateau, and southern is Bastar plateau and Shahdol plateau, and Amarkantak is there, and all rivers make the radial drainage and passes through the Rift Valley. And this is rich with mineral resources. You know, Belladilla mines, second largest coal mine of India. Korba coal mines. Belladilla is for iron ore. Belladilla iron ore mines. Britishers constructed, this was the third railway line of India. Britishers constructed railway network not for we people, for the benefit of Indians. They constructed railway network for taking resources to the port and from port to London. That was the purpose. So all railway lines are connected to the port, and port to Southampton, that is the best port. So, but one railway line was here from, you can say, Bastar or Bastar to Vishakhapatnam, passes through eastern Ghats, very tough terrain and zigzag, densely forested area. because iron ore was there. And still India is exporting iron ore. India is one of the leading iron ore exporting country in the world. After Brazil and Australia, we are the third exporter. Because we have sufficiently iron ore is available in abundance, and Belladilla mines are there. We have port is there, railway network is there. Everything is done by machines. Korba coal mines. Korba is the fourth iron ore mine of the country. Fourth coal mine of the country. Largest coal mine of the country is Raniganj. Oldest and the biggest, it is in West Bengal. Second largest coal mine is Jharia. Third largest coal mine is called Talcher. Talcher is in Odisha. Fourth coal mine is Korba. Korba is in Jharkhand, very close to Champa. Which district? Probably Korba is the district. Hasdo is the river, the tributary of Mahanadi, and Korba is located in the Korba district only. So coal is there, iron ore is there, and bauxite is there. From bauxite we extract aluminium. So Hindalco aluminium plant. Hindalco is located at Renukut. Renukut, in Mirzapur. Very Hindalco, Hindustan Aluminium Company. Renukut, Balco, Bharat Aluminium Company. Nalco, National Aluminium Company. Hindalco, Indian Aluminium Company. So all these are public sector undertakings. You should know. But Hindalco is one of the largest plant in Mirzapur. So it obtained bauxite from this Mekal plateau. So bauxite is easily available in close proximity. That's why Renukut is there. In Renukut is in Mirzapur. It is close to Mirzapur. So I'm just talking about this table land. It receives more rain because it is more elevated, 700 meter average height. Though it goes as high as 1050 meter at Amarkantak, but average height is यहाँ इतना. So बारिश यहाँ ज़्यादा होगी ना, because it is having the higher altitude. So on higher altitude it receives more rain. That's why it is having the river system radiating in all the four directions, and this provide the water to the driest part of the peninsular plateau. So how important Mekal hills are for us. And the southern part is Bastar. Basically nowadays it is ruled by you can say Naxalite people, because this area is full of this sal forest. Madhya Pradesh, western Madhya Pradesh, drier part this is teak area. This is teak cultivating area, teak forest area. And eastern part of Madhya Pradesh, where water, more the moisture is there, more than you can say hundreds centimeter rainfall, and above entire part of the country we have the sal dominance. Sal is a kind of wood, it's a tree. So it is all sal dominated area with easy hideouts in Bastar, Naxals. It is densely forested area, inaccessible area, remote area, without roads, without facilities, without water conservation, without agricultural development. That's why the people converted into terrorism. They have taken they started joining the terror groups, Naxal groups, and this is the outcome of that. In 1971 and even before independence, I told you earlier, after the partition of India, Hindus, Punjabi speaking Hindus in India, they migrated from West Pakistan to North India, and they prefer to settle down in urban areas only. कहीं भी पंजाबी लोगों को देखेंगे शहर में मिलेंगे, गांव में नहीं मिलेंगे, क्योंकि वहाँ से आके गांव में नहीं बसे. So they were not seasoned to for agricultural activities. but the Bengali speaking Hindus who came from Bangladesh and they settled down in India, they preferred to live in rural areas because they were seasoned to agricultural activities. So in Bastar, Dandakaranya region was developed to rehabilitate those Hindus, Bengali speaking Hindus who came to India and wanted to perform agricultural activity as their source of livelihood. So Dandakaranya was developed in Bastar and part of Chhattisgarh, Bastar and part of Odisha here. So this area is ideally developed by all Mahanadi Valley is developed by Bengali speaking people. Bengali speaking people has converted, brought the green revolution, but wherever they live, जहाँ बंगाली होगा वहाँ green revolution. सबसे बढ़िया खेत दिखाई देगा, समझ लीजिए यहाँ बंगाली आया हुआ है बांग्लादेश से, because they are the one. So this is the kind of habitation. This is Makal Hills, and east of Makal, I will take one more topography. Are you okay or exhausted? Huh? So can I take CNP Chota Nagpur Plateau, because I have some time, little more time I have. Chota Nagpur Plateau, हम इसको थोड़ा सा जल्दी में करते हैं. East of this is Chota Nagpur Plateau. Vibhati, what happened? Exhausted? Feeling exhausted. अभी आपकी तो कैपेसिटी बहुत ज़्यादा है, आपका तो मैं क्लास लेता हूँ चेहरे पे मुस्कान होती है, क्लास शुरू करता हूँ मुस्कान गायब हो जाती है सब. I don't know what happened. ये सब नाम आपको याद रहेंगे? I'm not giving any conceptual thoughts. I'm just flashing the informations only. And I'm synchronizing the informations for your betterment. I'm linking these informations for the social welfare. How they are utilized. Now, come over to the Chota Nagpur Plateau. One more relief feature, CNP. If you see, this is Chota Nagpur Plateau, east of Makal. This is Makal here. Just for your relativity, this is, or you can say, Gangya Plain. Between Gangya Plain and Makal, this part is, you can say, Vindhyas. This is called CNP, Chota Nagpur Plateau. It's a tableland compressed between two land masses in the geosynclinal force and uplifted. I told you earlier, this is Shillong Plateau. This is Ganga Plain. When the compression was taking place in the geosynclinal form, when the compression was there, it is compressed, this area was tilted downward, developed a syncline. Once it becomes a big syncline, it is called geosyncline. अगर इसको compress करेंगे, if I compress it, तो कहीं ना कहीं यहाँ से भी तो ऊपर उठेगा. So it also uplifted. So this uplifted landmass, because of the compression, is called Chota Nagpur Plateau. It is approximately 650 meter high tableland. This is approximately 650 meter high tableland. 650 meter high tableland, higher than the adjacent landmass. Highest point is in Giridih district. Where is the highest peak? Guru Parasnath, Mount Parasnath, 1350.
जैन का एक मंदिर है।
Jain Mandir. Mount Abu is also having Jain temple. So Jains have. So this tableland is also dissected into two pieces by a rift valley. This rift valley is known as Damodar Rift Valley. Damodar is a river. Damodar river. What happened after this tilt? After this ruptured fracture, this southern part is now tilted southward, and it is known as the Ranchi Plateau. The northern part is tilted eastward, or rather southeastward. It is known as Hazaribagh Plateau. Sometimes we used to say हजारीबाग को हम कोडरमा प्लेटो बोल देते हैं. Sometimes रांची प्लेटो को हम नेत्रहाट प्लेटो बोल देते हैं. So basically these are the names. So Damodar is the river. Through this river, through this rift, a river started flowing, and that river is known as Damodar River. So it's a rift valley again. It is tilted. It tilted the Hazaribagh in the east and Ranchi Plateau in the south. Its top is almost flat, flat topped. This Ranchi Plateau, this entire CLP is flat topped. These flat topped relief features are known as the parkland. Parkland. So this parkland is a horizontal seat and with alternate hills and valleys dissected by the rivers and valleys. So all the rivers here, there are the four important rivers. One is like this is called Subarn Rekha. Subarn Rekha. Then हिंदू माइथोलॉजी में कहते हैं वो नदी पार कर लो, गंगा गाय दान कर दो, आखिरी टाइम है. क्या कौन सी नदी की बात करते हैं? बैतरणी पार हो जाएगी आपकी. बैतरणी रिवर के बारे में सुना है कभी? सो दिस इज द ऑल बैतरणी रिवर. बैतरणी. देन अगेन देयर इज रिवर ब्राह्मणी रिवर. Then another river, Risikulya river. So all these rivers are going south, entering into the plain and makes the delta. Not this. Sorry, not Risikulya. इनके बीच में यहाँ से मैकाल से कौन सी रिवर निकलती थी मैंने बताई थी, और ये उड़ीसा में जाती है. इट इज महानदी. और महानदी के बाद में ये ऋषिकुल्या. सो दीज आर दिस, यू कैन सी हाउ मेनी रिवर्स पासेस थ्रू द Ranchi Plateau. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 important rivers. They have some more rivers. So Subarn Rekha in arrangement. Subarn Rekha, Baitarni, Brahmani, Mahanadi and Risikulya. Some more rivers are also there, but these rivers are flowing towards south. This shows there is the water, this plateau is tilted southward. So many falls are there in this area. Most important is the Hundru Fall, Dassam Fall, Hirni Fall, Rajrappa Fall. Anyone from Jharkhand? कोई है झारखंड से यहाँ? बिना होगा तो कोई भी नहीं है झारखंड से. बिना ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? अच्छा, बिना तो आती ही नहीं, शक्ल नहीं दिखाती, और कहाँ उसको पता होगा. Basically this is one, and this river is, there is a river, this is Damodar river. It is moving like this. There are the rivers. Barakar river, very important, Barakar. and the one Bokaro River. These are the three important rivers: Barakar, Bokaro, and third river. नाम भूल गया. This is Bokaro River. So Bokaro steel plant is located on this river. So name of the city was Bokaro city because Bokaro River was there. Barakar River is there. So this is basically composed of parkland. This is mineral storehouse of India.
So you told that there are three rivers, Bokaro, Barakar and
बेटे this is slipped from my mind. अभी आएगा, थोड़ी देर में याद आएगा. I'm just recalling. झुमरी तिलैया सुने हैं?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. This is on Barakar River. There is a place called झुमरी और तिलैया means तालाब. झुमरी सिटी पे तालाब बना हुआ है, एक डैम बना दिया. So झुमरी तिलैया, तो इससे तालाब. Actually, before discussing this, I want to discuss Damodar Valley Corporation, DVC. DVC. Actually, in 1933, in America, floods used to come everywhere in the world, but some regular floods. They create lot of problem for a human being. In 1933, there is a river called Tennessee. Tennessee is the tributary of Mississippi River. Before it joins the Mississippi near Delta, it yielded flood every year in Tennessee State, Carolina, North Carolina, even in Kentucky and adjacent states of USA. Then USA government invited some architects and engineers from Holland, Netherlands, and they suggested some programs that you construct check dams at different intervals, and it became very successful program. Then British immediately, during Britishers also invited same engineer in India, and in 1948 this project was completed and we constructed 4 different dams. Actually, this tableland, Damodar is, water is flowing, water received lot of rain. This is the plateau here. And this is the plain. If it is 600 meter high tableland and it is having the regular slope, immediately water washed out. It forms a kind of rolling plain. What will happen? More rainfall and immediately washed out. So they suggested to construct the dam here. You store the water here on these channels. We constructed these check dams on these slopes. When earlier this Damodar was known as the sorrow of Bengal. All the water, whatever rain takes place here, if rain takes place here today, after 3 days, this entire area of Bengal, Bardhaman, Birbhum, Bankura, Purulia, up to Medinipur, so entire area gets submerged. आज बारिश हुई है 3 दिन बाद यहाँ flood आ जाएगा. So Damodar was pronounced as the sorrow of Bengal. Then they suggested, why don't you construct check dams? Why don't you store huge amount of water? क्योंकि बाकी जब बारिश होती है तो फ्लड होता है, जब बारिश नहीं होती तो यहाँ सूखा पड़ता है, पानी नहीं है, पीने के लिए नहीं है.